What's up guys, it is Josh. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Hey, today we are officially doing the unboxing of the brand new Quadlock 14 Pro Max mag case. And then after we do the unboxing, we're going to hop on the motorcycle. I'm going to tell you what things I love about the Quadlock case. I've been using them personally for over 4 years now, long before they were a channel sponsor. And I want to tell you guys what I love about the Quadlock case, some of the experiences I've had with it. I've ridden my motorcycle thousands and thousands of miles all across the country, have even wrecked a bike with the Quadlock case. And the motorcycle wasn't fine, but guess what? My phone was, all thanks to this. So we're going to get into all of that and more right after this. All right guys, well here we have it, the brand new Quadlock iPhone 14 Pro Max mag case. So we're going to get into the unboxing here and let's see what we have. So like I said guys, Quadlock I've been using their product for gosh, years and years now, and I mean I've just really been so happy with the quality of this product. Like I said, I've probably ridden at least 15,000 miles on motorcycles specifically using the Quadlock cases, and I can tell you that they just really stand the test of time. So pretty simple, straightforward. What you get is you get a Quadlock case here. The case is very durable. Inside you kind of have this nice, it's a softer lining, so you can tell that it's going to be just a lot easier on your phone. It's not going to scratch it or anything like that. And the brand new thing that you have this year is actually this, what they call a mag case. So what this is, it's a little ring around here. You can see here on the camera. And what it does is it allows you to kind of magnetically clip into a lot of their MagSafe cases or things like that. So if you have a compatible case on there, it kind of has a latch system where it just clips on via magnet, and it makes it just a lot easier to get on and off. So pretty cool thing that you can actually change the color on this. So Quadlock offers a lot of different colors on their website. So you can do red, blue, green, a bunch of different colors. So my last phone case, I actually had a red one on here and recently upgraded to the iPhone 14 Pro Max and wanted to go with just kind of an all black look. So it matches there, it's very simple. In order to change those out, you would just pop these out right here with the tool that they include for the additional rings, and it's pretty much plug and play. So not a lot here, as you can see. You got some basic instructions, warranty information, that type of stuff. And then you can see here on the back that this case is compatible whether you're riding a bicycle, you're running, obviously on a motorcycle like us, or if you're in a car. I actually have one of these systems set up in my truck that I have and use it literally every day. And then you can have desk setups and all of those things. So yeah, that is pretty much what you get in the system. But I'm sure you guys are wondering, how does this actually work on a motorcycle? So let's take this phone case, we're gonna throw it on our phone, and we're gonna jump on the motorcycle. Let's go. All right guys, well we are outside here and it is a beautiful day here in sunny Southern California. And here is the Quadlock case. Here's my phone, the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Wanted to show you guys just how easy it is to put this on. So you just line up the phone, pop in all four corners, do a little check, make sure it's good to go, and it's as easy as that. All right, well let's get started on a ride. So yeah, as I mentioned guys, the Quadlock case is going to have this kind of MagSafe locking mechanism where it's just going to pull in kind of almost without ease, but then you do have the ability to twist it a quarter turn and then lock your phone in place. This is so secure guys. So in front of me I have the wireless vibration dampening Quadlock case here. So as you can see, it's wireless. It has a cord that's kind of routed through here, plugged into power, so I don't have to plug my phone in, and it does have the vibration dampener on there, so that helps to just protect the camera and anything like that from all the vibrations on the road. But the locking mechanism is as simple as starting like that, lock in, and you are good to go. As simple as that. So all right, let's ride, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I love this Quadlock case and some of the experience that I have had along the way. Alright guys, well like I mentioned, long before Quadlock was a channel sponsor here, I chose to use them, and I tried a number of different phone mounting options for my motorcycle, and chances are if you guys are watching this video, it is probably because you are wondering what the best option is to mount your phone safely on your motorcycle. And so yeah, I mean, there's some decent brands out there. Honestly, there's some that are pretty good, and then there's some that I just won't recommend at all. But the goal here is not to bash any particular brand, but one thing I will say is that there's a number of different cases out there that kind of just hold your phone in by all four corners and put these little like rubber band things around them. Frankly, I have just heard of so many different friends actually losing their phones if they hit a big bump on the road or something like that. So, I mean, I hate to say it, and I don't know anything really about the company, but I know Ram Mount is kind of the major popular one that seems to make phone cases like that. And there's a number of just kind of cheaper options on Amazon, but I've never personally used them, but I have heard of, again, several of my friends losing their phones on the road, and that is the last thing you want. I mean, one of the main things that I look for in a phone mounting case is safety and security. I want to know that if I go over a pothole or hit a bump or just accelerate really hard, that my phone's not going to come flying off. So you know, that was kind of first and foremost what I was looking for the most. And so when I saw that this not only had a really durable case, but it had kind of that locking mechanism where, I mean, you're not going to pull this phone off. The reason that this one shakes is because of the vibration dampener on there, but if you don't have the vibration dampener, it's not going to shake at all. It is on there, and you literally, you can't pull the phone off. So it is really secure. And then honestly, guys, I mean, I've been using these cases now for gosh, probably 5 years. I got in an accident on one of my motorcycles. Actually, it was this bike. Got in an accident on the bike. It was a horrible situation. I've talked about it on the channel before. We're not going to get into all of the nitty-gritty details, but safe to say that I put about $10,000 in damage onto this motorcycle, and it completely threw me off the bike. The bike slid across the asphalt. I mean, as bad as you could think on an accident where I was able to walk away. And you know, when after you get into an accident, first thing you're probably thinking is, okay, I got to call emergency services. And you know, I had to get back over to my bike because me and my bike had separated, and lo and behold, the Quadlock case and everything, it was still attached to the bike. It was actually this very same setup, and so my bike had taken a complete spill, done a couple flips, slid off the side of the road, and it was still attached to the motorcycle. So obviously a horrible situation. Wouldn't want to repeat it again, but after that I was like, man, this thing is on here. And so there's no question in my mind that this is absolutely the most secure phone case on the market. And I've gone through a number of different climates. So like I mentioned in the intro to this video, we have now done probably, if I had to guess, about 20,000 miles all across the country using Quadlock specific cases. And we've gone everywhere from 105 degrees going across the Texas desert to hailstorms up in South Dakota to freezing temperatures up in the Pacific Northwest on the bike. And the Quadlock case is just, it's held up along the way. And it's one of those things that, honestly, I found a good case and I haven't had to think about it. I don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to come loose. I did try another very popular brand. They chose to send me some product and tried it out on one of my other motorcycles, and some of the bolts actually ended up vibrating out of the mount itself, and the whole thing literally fell off while I was on the road. So Quadlock has never done that. I can't say enough good things about this brand and the quality of the case. So one of the things that I wanted to touch on that I've seen a few different people do is they'll have this case specifically while they're riding motorcycles, but then when they're not riding motorcycles, they obviously don't want a case that bulky, and so they'll end up taking that off and then putting a different case on. You know, I have found that the material that Quadlock makes the phone cases out of, at least for me, it slides in and out of my pocket really easy. And honestly, I just rock this phone case all day long. I do have the
the Quadlock mounting system in my truck, so I can just take this directly off of my motorcycle, put it on my truck. I have the full mag case, or the MagSafe system in my truck, so it just magnetically clips on there and it's good to go. I have the same thing on my desk, and so this kind of works in a number of different areas of my life, and I kind of don't have to think about it. So for me, this is the best phone case in the market today. I'm super happy to see that Quadlock makes a number of different extensions, so depending on what type of motorcycle you have, you will be able to find an extension, whether it's a handlebar mount. They have fork stem mounts. They have a number of different ways to mount these to your motorcycle, and then a number of different extension pieces to be able to angle it in kind of the perfect angle that you want on your bike. I believe I think even for people that are a little more conscious about like rain and weather and stuff like that, I believe they have a whole poncho system for the phone where you can completely enclose this and it's not going to be exposed to any water or anything like that. So definitely a plus. These guys stand behind their product. Their customer support is great. They've always been very, very quick to respond if I had any questions about the product. And yeah, I mean, I think they're just a really good company that seems to care not just about the product, but about the customers, which to me, it really speaks volumes, you know, especially in today's market. I feel like companies that are willing to listen to customers and give them the benefit of the doubt and will work with them and actually have a good support system are companies that I find myself wanting to give more and more of my business to. So I can't say enough good things about Quadlock and the cases. And of course, we have to talk about the actual protection of the phones themselves, because at the end of the day, if the phone case doesn't protect your phone, it kind of doesn't matter. I've dropped my phone plenty of times with the Quadlock case. I've dropped it running. I've dropped it actually like riding electric bicycles down by the beach. I'll probably go in 20-30 miles an hour. Dropped it from pretty high distances, and then just kind of your, you know, every day dropping it when you're getting out of the vehicle and stuff like that. And all of my phones have been completely protected. So definitely, I mean, this case is sturdy enough, and it's going to protect your phone against anything that you're wanting to throw at it. So I know they have a bunch of different phone options. So I have the iPhone 14 Pro Max right now that we're using the Quadlock case on, but I'm assuming that any phone that you have, they probably have a case. So be sure to go to their website and check it out. Alright, so I want to talk about some of the benefits of riding with a phone case that's mounted on your motorcycle, because some of the critiques that I hear from a lot of people are, you know, that's too much distraction to have your phone right here, and then if people call you, now all of a sudden you're not looking at the road, things like that. And so it seems like it's a pretty polarizing issue, albeit in the last couple years it seems like more and more people are kind of getting used to the idea of having a phone here, especially as TFT displays and things like that are getting more advanced, and you can see a lot of your media, phone calls, text messages, those sorts of things on there anyways. One of the main advantages for me, and one of the kind of the primary use cases of why I have my phone mounted on a Quadlock case system here, is honestly navigation. So I'm on a BMW GS 1250 right now, and while this is a very capable motorcycle and has the ability to add navigation and stuff like that, honestly the user interface for BMW's navigation system is terrible. It's one of my least favorite. Actually, it's one of the only things that I just don't like about this motorcycle. And so when, you know, I need to get somewhere, my phone's right, I can open it up, put something in my maps, and then maps is right here, good to go, navigating me safely. So everything is right there, which is really nice. And then I also have a Bluetooth system installed in my helmet, and so if somebody is calling me, you know, if my phone is in my pocket and someone's calling me, all I can hear is the phone ringing. I don't know who it is, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm not going to pick up for everybody's calls. There are a few people that I will pick up for, those like close friends and family, but honestly having your phone right here and getting to see kind of a preview of who's calling helps me to determine whether or not I want to answer it. If my phone is in my pocket, it's kind of just a guessing game, because all I can hear is the ring. I can't see who's calling, so that helps me to kind of, you know, just determine whether or not I want to take a phone call on the motorcycle. And of course, it goes without saying that please do so carefully and safely, and don't do it if, you know, you're going to compromise your safety in the process. So maps, navigation, just being able to decipher whether or not I want to take a phone call on the motorcycle is something helpful. And then honestly, on long distance journeys, it's really nice just to be able to quickly look up like Yelp or something like that and see where the closest gas station is or a place to eat or something like that, and just kind of having that right there. So those are some of the main benefits on road. And then off-road, I do have a special off-road navigation kit that kind of goes through a lot of the trails and things, and so that's very helpful just to kind of see all of your trails and everything like that right here on your phone. That is achievable if you have an aftermarket navigation system that has good off-road maps, but I know those are sometimes $800, $900, and even $1,000, whereas your phone you already own, so it's just a matter of getting it here mounted on your motorcycle. So those are some of the reasons that I feel like Quadlock system and just, you know, mounting your phone is a great idea. But yeah, would love to hear your thoughts on phone systems and on motorcycle mounting systems for your cell phone.
All right, guys, well, there you have it. The official review of the Quadlock 14 Pro Max MagSafe case. Hey, I want to give a special shout out to the guys over at Quadlock. Thank you guys so much for being a channel sponsor. If you guys are in the market for what I view as the best phone case in the market, no questions asked, go check out Quadlock. Love these guys. They stand behind their product. They make quality product. As I said in the video, I've been using them for years and years. Would encourage you guys to go over to their website, check them out. And I'm curious, let me know in the comments if you guys have a different point of view. Would love to understand maybe your reasoning, what you guys think about cases, and what things have worked for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. This is a video that has been put on by Ride Motos. If you guys have not checked out ridemotos.com yet, please go over to the website. That is our brand new motorcycle content hub. That is who is putting on these videos right now. So that is ridemotos.com or on Instagram at RideMotosOfficial. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel. Till we meet again, peace.